Hello everybody. I don't know why I'm this far down. Let me change that real fast. 1 second. Wait. Hello there. Hi everybody. I hope you all are having yourselves a good morning, day, night, evening, whatever time zone y'all are in today. Hopefully it is a good one, whatever it may be. As for me, I am having myself a alright morning so far. Let me actually turn down the music a little bit because it's kind of already a little loud for my ears. But yeah, I myself am doing alright. Hope you guys are as well. And you're probably wondering what's happening today. Well, basically we're continuing what we have been doing with little RPs, and that is to add bosses onto a silhouette of the mask for Hornet from Silksong, because we are basically colliding all the bosses, or at least main bosses, onto Hornet's mask in hopes that we can basically build up her mask with all the bosses. And now the next boss that we're about to do is the Widow boss, which is basically the first Weaver that we have come across. I don't know if there are any more Weavers after the Widow, but I guess we'll find out as time flies, won't we? But yeah, basically, we're gonna be doing that, and I believe that might be the only boss that we'll be doing. I don't know for sure, because I do remember from last time we streamed, there was one insect boss, and I don't know if I want to count that one just yet, just because of the fact that I have no idea if there may be more or not. So yeah, that's basically what we're kind of dealing with. As far as I'm aware, we're only just gonna have to be dealing with the Widow, and other than that, that's practically about it. As for how to go about this boss in particular, I have no idea. So I guess we shall move along and just figure it out as we go along. So we shall do that right now. But before we do, I have to do this every time. Fuck, I forgot to activate that stuff. Wait.
What do nightmares taste like anyway?
Pepsi.
How do there, Conquer? Hold on 1 second. Wait. Where's fish? Wait. Sorry, no, the stream's not ending. That was just the only frame where I could actually hide it without hopefully showing everything that is not doxable, you know? Alright, hold on 1 second. I'm kind of in the middle of just trying to grab something. Hold on. Okay, we're good. But yeah, how you doing there, Conker? You doing alright there, my man? My man. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to also activate tits, so you're gonna have to give me 1 minute with that. If I can find it first, though, so 1 second. Where the fuck is turns? Here it is. Why is it all the way down here? It's whatever. Let me just hide that so that way all the stuff that does show doesn't get shown. Alright, but yeah. Anyway, while that's popping up, let me just go ahead and do this real fast. I happen to have a red bubble and a coffee, so if any of you want to help support your boy in any sort of which way whatsoever, feel free to do so. I have commission on my red bubble, I have stickers, and on my coffee, I have commissions for regular art pieces, Twitch emotes, and even fight stick art. If that is something you want, please feel free to head to either one of those. That'd be greatly appreciated. And as for other stuff, remember that it is currently September, so subs are like 25 or 30% off. I don't know. But if you want to help support your boy by subbing to the channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. And as for other stuff on the channel, remember that when you do sub, you'll also be given the option to donate to the charity that we have. Yes, we still have the charity up, so yeah, if you want to support the charity, please do so. We're just trying to raise a small $100, and we're currently at 30, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you can donate. If not, that's also understandable. Just know that the options are there if you want to help support anything and anyone, or just anything in general. But yeah. With all that said, it's time that we get to the drawing. Wait, hold on 1 second. Hold on, I gotta go into Why the fuck? Okay, Tits, what's up with you? Okay, there we go. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell? Anyway. Okay, so some of you may be wondering, what are we drawing specifically? You said that we're drawing the Whittle. What Whittle are we drawing? Basically, if I can just pull it up neatly and calmly without any sort of issues. Save image as. Yep, that works. And then we go here, we go here, and then we do this, and then we do this. Boom. This is basically who we're drawing right now. This is our main goal, and this is what we're going to be drawing. Will we be able to draw more? I don't know yet, but give it time. I guess we'll find out. Besides, I also kind of need to go back to my Twitch VOD and find out what other bosses I fought. And I should actually, in a minute,
Good.
rather really.
Fuck him!
But why though? Well, why though? What did I say and or do that made you feel that way, Would you like to express with the class? Would you like to tell us? Is that your way of saying that the morning's been kind of rough? Oh wow, I didn't even realize. I don't know, just bored, lol. Actually, I'm really busy. And yet you're acting like you're bored while you're at work. I was about to say, like, aren't you like at work at the moment? You're probably the least. You should probably be in the formats of saying the least bored right now. It's Friday. What could I say? It's a vibe. Okay, you know what? Fair. All right. I need to go back to my Twitch VOD from the last time we fought the Widow, so that way I could actually, hopefully, find a frame that I could actually work with and use for proper reference and to add it to the mask. To be honest though, the frame that I have up on stream might probably be the best, but I don't know yet. Uh-oh, hiccup, sorry. Alright, come on, Basmi, get the moving. Oh, okay, yep, you know what? I found the perfect frame. It's a dash frame where it's they're attacking from above and down. If you remember from how it looked on stream last time, then you kind of get it. If not, I'll try. Actually, you know what? I found the perfect frame to kind of use as reference for that. Give me like 1 minute to show you guys. Save images. Save. Yeah, how is Conquer? If you're still there, how is work going for you right now, buddy? Yeah, outside of the fact of being bored as fuck and busy as hell. Alright, and so basically, boom, and boom. This is the frame that I'm working with right now. This is the frame that I'm using. This is the frame that I'm going to use, and this is the frame that I shall be using as a reference entirely. So just to put it into mind's perspective for anybody that sees this. And for now, that gets removed. This one stays only just because I need to remind people what we're drawing and how we're going to be going about it. Alright, anyway. Now that I got that frame. I'd say drawing them here is probably the best bet. Okay, but now the question is, how do we go about drawing this? I mean, it's alright, just that I'm trying to speed run through paperwork and to chill majority of my day. Fair and understandable. Very You know what, this will work with that. But hopefully it goes by smoothly, man. I know that work at... Oh boy, yeah, right, fuck, I forgot. Knowing that work can definitely be a bit of a bitch. I understand you full-heartedly, my man. That's the spot. That's the ticket. That's the key. That's what we need. Why do I have that? Why am I on these bushes? Okay. The way that this character in particular is built is kind of funny. Because, I mean, just like look at them. They got... I know they're probably supposed to represent like a spider or some sort of insectoid that does produce web of any type. I'm pretty sure there are other bugs out there that produce web other than spiders. But just look at it. The 4 legs. It's kind of funny. Alright. That so that way the work in progress ain't in the way, and the head is right there. Yeah, what we gotta go for. Now time to get to drawing it out as best I can. Alright, is that a part of the back right there? I'm looking at the frame, and I think that might be like either a tail or a spine part. Let me see. Yeah, that looks to be like a little spine part. Intriguing. Alright, I'm trying my best to not see like other images, but it's really hard. And the only reason why I say that is just because of the fact that like a bunch of these other images have bosses that I haven't yet to see. And it sucks. Yeah. Yeah, and some of you may notice that we have a bit of a difference in music today. I thought, you know what? We usually always listen to, the MVC2 stuff a lot of the time. I thought, why not? We kind of just have a bit of a change. So this is some, more calming, Guilty Gear music. Because believe it or not, even though Guilty Gear usually has music that is more rock based, they have a couple songs and bits of music that aren't fully just rock and roll, you know? And honestly, I like it. The one that kind of fits into this category of non-rock music from Guilty Gear that I really, really love is the song Phrygia. It has turned out to be kind of one of my favorite bits of music to listen to. And even, funny enough, a little fact about that song. It is actually the creator of the game's favorite song as well. And if you haven't heard it, we might either give it a listen later or it might come up in this playlist that I have up right now. Well, it's not really a playlist, it's a full video that has a lot of this music. But I consider it a playlist just because of the fact that it's like a collage of multiple music, you know? Actually, that is... I guess it kind of actually begs the question, do you guys, when it's like a whole ass video that is a collage of music, do you consider that a playlist or just a video? Like, legitimately. A question I believe is proper to kind of ask, you know? Alright, I need to open this image in a new tab so that way I don't have to look at any other boss images. A playlist? Okay. I gotta feel like it. I only just asked that. Hiccup, sorry. I only just asked that just because of the fact of, like, it is technically a video that has, like, this, has, like, a bunch of music in it. But it also doesn't play, like... No, don't worry, Conquer, you're all good. But it also doesn't play, like, the music in random order, you know, like how many playlists do? Or at least, like, how many playlists give you the option to do that? Okay, and the reason why I'm drawing her legs like this is just because of the way that they're built. Like, as I said, she's basically like an insectoid with the ability to weave webs. And the way her legs are built are a bit weird. Especially considering that they are literally, her entire body except for the head is just all black. It's kind of just a little funny, just because, like, you realize it, and the artist definitely did not really have to worry about drawing over outer. I don't know, how do they work? Like the lines, like, you see how she's built though? Like the way that this character is built. Like, look at her. Look at her. The way she's built. Girl got that type of build that reminds me of the chick who literally is, her skin's so tight on her body that she's practically a skeleton. I admire those types of people because I'll be honest, that's the type of body I wish I could get, or at least like in terms of just like no fat on my body. Because she, I don't know if you've seen that, got that ant build. Yeah, I know, right? And I just kind of bring that those types of bodies up, not to like make fun of them at all. It's just because of like, I'm impressed with the fact that they are not able to get a lot of fat on their body. You know what I mean? It makes me wonder. Alright, I should actually draw a little gap in between the legs here. Yeah, and the reason, and just like I said, the reason why there's not really like a line separating these legs here, brother, they're like, it's all black legs, it's all a black body. That exoskeleton that it has is just like literally, like, there's no outlines around it, so I don't really need to worry about any outlines except for around the head, and that's it. And even then, I barely need to do that because of the fact of like how the attack looks. Like, did you see it earlier? Working with some lady who was constantly eating all the time and was extremely thin. I was like, just how? Yeah, I don't understand that as well, and I don't really entirely get that. Like, how do you manage to get a body that is that thin, and yet you're able to eat so much that you even got a hot dog eating champion jealous? You know what I mean? I wonder though, what you wonder, huh? What you wondering? What's on your mind, hmm? What intrusive thought be brewing within that head of yours, my friend? If they didn't eat as much, would they be like that boss? I don't know. Because, I mean, have you seen the types of bodies of people out there that don't eat a lot and yet look either very thin or even in some cases very jacked? Like, for instance, one VTuber who does show their body in sense of just like doing IRL stuff every once in a while, because they do this every once in a while. It's the VTuber. Fuck, what's their name? Hold on. Okay. I do know that they did. I do know that they did a cover of 115 with Fruit, so let me check that out. OB Katy Cat. That's who I was talking about. Basically, she has like a build where like she has even admitted where she has tried to eat shit tons. Like she has tried to eat so much candy, so much junk food, and yet her body is able to stay super slim and at the same time extremely ripped. Well, not extremely ripped, but ripped enough where you can see like some muscle being built around it. And I believe she has even admitted that she has been trying to gain some weight. Not because she's like underweight, she's just trying to gain weight in the sense of just like trying to gain it and gain some fat on her body, as far as I'm aware. And not like the way of like trying to get rid of her muscle. I don't think she's trying to get rid of her muscle in any way. It's just like a way of her just to be like I think I might fuck this up a little bit. And just in a way of like being able to gain like a little bit of extra mass, if I'm correct on that. I might be wrong, but I mean that's from what I can remember. As I have seen, like every once in a while I do occasionally like check videos just to like see some of the VTubers that I do watch and see like what they've been up to, what's been going on, what they talked about on streams and shit. Basically like fan compiled videos that aren't like from the actual streamer themselves, you know? But, I mean, as much as I do, which we'll get to that in a second, as much as I am jealous, I'm also just kind of impressed because it's just like, how? How you manage to have your body be like that? I know it's probably like genes and shit, but it's at the same time, it's just like, oh, before I forget, what's up? What you wanting to say? A little bit of this, a bit of Monaco in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, and a little bit of Rita is what I need. I forgot the rest of the words. Forgive me, it's the morning. I can't remember every lyric of every song. Alright, and don't worry for anybody wondering why aren't you getting it built into the shape of the mask. We'll get to that in a bit. Just hold your goddamn horses, okay? Whenever you get time, if you can, send me photos of issues in question and that overall controller for the PS5 type controller. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, and it probably happened in the midst of stream, I guess I pushed a little too hard on the motherboard and something might have like gotten out of place, or... And hopefully this didn't happen. It might have gotten smoked. So I don't know if it, because like, if I'll be honest, that controller's practically bricked. I'm not gonna lie with you, that controller's practically bricked. Hopefully, if you don't mind, if it is possible to bring it back, that would be okay, Conquer. At least hoping it's not too far gone and it might be salvageable. Would still like to try it, yeah. It's like there are a multitude of issues. Where the fuck did this come from? This is some Final Fantasy VII Chocobo music. What the fuck is this? no worries, Conquer. I will definitely try to get as much info on that controller for you as possible. I'll even take pictures of like specific parts of the shell that are like broken off and all that too, because it's just that bad. But yeah, I need to hit you up off stream. Just been busy, but if you get a chance to swing by the post office and pick up a ship's box, yeah, no worries. I mean, as far as I'm aware, well, actually, there is a local post office, so I might be able to get that, but I do also know of like a UPS spot that I could probably go to, unless that would probably be like too expensive. I don't really know. I mean, you've worked with a lot of shipping spots, so I gotta ask, what would you say would probably be the cheapest option, Conquer? Because me, I've personally never really dealt with working with having to ship many things outside. UPS is easier? Alright, then I'll go with that. I'll have to check the hours and all that. Sometimes UPS is cheaper than... Okay, fair. Oh, USPS, okay. I'll make sure to check with my local ops to make sure that things are alright. Larger and lower. I'm gonna try finishing up this outline real quick because I've come across one small issue personally right now. What is that issue? I'm in the need of making dirt. Yeah, I'll definitely make sure to check with everything around my area, and then get back to you on the calculator whenever I can. Hopefully, it really isn't that badly damaged, because it probably happened when I was trying to put the sticks back into place after cleaning them. It also sucks because I have yet to even find the other controllers that I'm missing right now. I seriously have no idea where they could be. As far as I know, they're just like hidden somewhere around the house. They're probably, as far as I'm aware, because knowing my dumbass, they're probably in front of me and I'm just not seeing them. Which I don't know if that would be the case, but hopefully it's not. Actually, hold on, let me change this up because I feel like it might need to just be like normal. Yeah, I think this outline is definitely perfect enough and reps them well. Now though, we gotta move it a little bit to the side here. Let's do a little bit like this. Shrink her down just a little bit. This boss, shrink it down just a tiny bit more. Rotate her a little more. And you know what? This will actually work, but I need to make a small adjustment. What is that adjustment? This. Gonna have it match along with the mask itself, so that way I don't have to do too much work in trying to like make them either look like they're working or not working, you know? Alright, that should do her. Okay, for now. I myself am actually going to step away and go use the bathroom for a bit, so y'all can just sit back and relax for a bit. Because I am definitely going to be gone for about a minute or two. But just remember, we always got like the other stuff. Hey, you got a good song playing too? You gotta be shitting me.
There is no turning back.
Had to be Lily of all times.
Covers always judge books by today.
Dude, the timing of that is impeccable. You gotta be shitting me.
Every page inside
Alright.
is meaningful as always.
Brother.
No one's gonna read
Alright, yeah, I'll be right back then. I just need to go use the bathroom.
the way for me, darling.
Gonna set this to BRB. As per usual, we do have fishing, so if you want to know how to do that, it's in channel points. So yeah, go do that if you want to. BRB.
So soft no more today. They change the cold inside. Lily, you never change. They all want a brand new box today. No matter what's inside. All these pieces that meant so much to me those days. Tide has washed them all away to vain. Oh, please don't wait for me, darling. Stay out of the cold rain, for your heart may become rusty. Oh, please don't wait for me, darling. Don't stand there in this heat. Your soul is drying out. You don't need to wait, need to wait, need to wait for us. What is there to say? Everything's too late, and we all accept it that way, so be it. Time marches on. Really? Oh, please don't wait for me, darling. Stay out of the cold rain, or your heart may become rusty. Oh, please don't wait for me, darling. Just stay safe and sound as long as you are there. I will figure it out, figure it out, figure it out for you once more.
Alright, I have arrived back. Sorry about that. It kind of hit me out of nowhere and I needed to go. Alright, come on, there we go. I was about to say, this thing better come back up or else we're gonna have ourselves a problem. Alright, so as far as I'm aware, it might be good to just like have one layer literally just be the outline slash body because I mean, do I need to explain? And as for the attack itself, which is this, that is going to be a different story. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. A little bit of that, and then a little bit of that, and then some of this. This part's always the easiest because I just need to trace over what I had basically conjured up to help give me a good outline of what I need to draw. And honestly, you know what? I don't know if any of you feel the same way, but I actually do really like the art style that the Hollow Knight games do have because it's very nice. It has like a bit of a childish touch to it while also being very serious. You know what I mean? It's definitely for sure. Yeah, definitely. It's just got that type of touch to it that feels like. And I say childish not in the way of just sounding like it's oh boy, fuck. Like it's something to kind of like brush off and just be like, oh, that looks cute, let me go ahead and put it on the fridge, you know? I mean, like in the sense of just like, it has a bit of wonder, yet it also feels very grounded and serious, you know what I mean? Like you got all these different types of things to it that feel like a fantasy dream, obviously, and yet you got moments and times in those games that just have like that type of grounded seriousness. I bought some Switch games last week, by the way, thinking it'd all be sent this week to realize last night it's expected to ship on December. Wow. What games might I have you acquired, might I ask? If you don't mind me asking there, Reaper. Alright, Cocker, what? Sorry, usually I'm always like used to like chatting with Reaper, especially when he's like in the call, and I got like brain just went malfunction mode for a second. You'd call me. What? How did I? What? How did I, in any way? Even if it was a joke, how? I said Reaper, because yeah, I know you're joshing, but I also said Reaper, like my buddy Reaper. But the games were Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection and System Shock 2. Oh. Yeah, I saw the collection, by the way. I have, like, seen a lot being talked about it, but I have not really seen anything of it since, like, it got first announced, pretty much. That's not to say that I'm not excited, because I am kind of excited just because of the fact that we get, like, old Mortal Kombat games kind of coming back, especially in one package, mind you. I'm all one for collections. I have made it very apparent in many ways. But like I said before with Mortal Kombat, I don't really know how I feel about it entirely. Because again, to reiterate, and I have said this before, not to say that I think it's a bad game, because it's not. I do think it is a good game. Just kind of turned out to not really be my thing. I don't know if it's still going, but Humble Bundle had a deal for $20 for a majority of Capcom Classic Collection. Yeah, it is a bit funny because I don't know if any of you heard, and I should actually check on it real quick just to see. One of the Capcom collections, specifically Marvel vs. Capcom, is actually currently at the lowest price it has kind of been at right now. Which right now it is currently $30. Reason why is because they're actually celebrating the recent upcoming of them selling 1 million units, meaning that they have sold over 1 million copies of this game, both physically and digitally, which amazing for them. I hope they get up to 2 million sooner than later because that is very much well needed. Because I kind of made the realization, especially after playing the Tekken beta, or not Tekken, Telcon beta, the Marvel Telcon beta. Marvel fighters are just not really that much of a thing anymore, which is a bit sad to say because, like, after playing MVC and even the Telcon beta, I feel like there should be more Marvel fighters just in general. Because I feel like it would be a lot more fun if there was just like other companies taking on the Marvel license in the format of a fighter, you know what I mean? Because there are a plethora, and I mean a plethora, of companies out there with many different styles that go great with games. So it's like, why can't that just be a thing in general for companies like Marvel to just go up to a company and be like, hey, we are thinking of having you make a Marvel fighter. Would you be interested? I do wish it was cross-plat though. Yeah. It does suck that is not like a feature. But who knows? Maybe in future updates, hopefully in future updates, they might have that become a thing if there's enough demand for it. Because sadly, all the other Capcom collections don't have that. The original Fighting Collection doesn't have that. The Capcom Fighting Collection 2 doesn't have that. It is a bit upsetting. But I guess we'll see as time flies. Who knows, right? But yeah, that is a thing to kind of also remember, people. If any of you see this or are watching this in any way, if you feel the need to get the Fighting Collection, now is definitely the time to get it. With them celebrating 1 million units and the fact that it's currently on sale for $30 when the Marvel vs. Capcom Collection is usually $50, now is definitely a good time to get it if you are able to. I personally am one of those ones that like bought it around day one, or I think directly on day one, if I'll be honest. Only just because like they were games that I wanted to like try for the longest time but couldn't because of obvious reasons, so now we're here. I think I saw it for like $20 on Switch. Yeah, that's kind of crazy if that would be the case. And also that kind of price for a game on Switch, wow. Fucking wow. That's a rare sight to see in a lot of ways, you know. Actually, you know what? Realizing it, I could just do this real quick and then just have the lines come up. Alright, and then we got this little thread right here. And Nintendo been randomly dropping more deals than normal lately. I wonder why. Hopefully they're in the format of realizing that they are kind of just fucking themselves over with the amount of prices that they got going for them. I need to do a doctor's checkup next week, and I'm not happy. May I ask for why and what purpose, if you don't mind me asking? If not, then yeah, that's okay. gotta do it like this. Why can't we do it like this? Actually, it might need to be a little more orange because there's a bit of a brownness to it. Just annual checkup, so I get discount for our new insurance plan. Finding ways to cheat up the system, huh? But it's like $200 a visit, so sigh. Yep. Yep. That do be how it be sometimes, hate to say it. Wait, hold on, I know how I can go about this. Go ahead and do this. Just let me cook for a minute. Should S take payment plans though? Was there a typo in that? Because I don't know what that means. And if that is a word, I don't know. I should ask. Okay, I was about to be like, wow. If they take, okay. Yeah, asking if they take payment plans might be the smart way to go about this. Sorry, I'm speed typing. Well, yeah, no worries, you're good. You're probably just overwhelmed with work at the moment, which if that's the case, understandable. I've been there before. I got like 2 more things left of work, and then I'm caught up. Yeah, no worries. You focus on your work right now, Conquer. Take care of that. Fuck, what? Oh, okay, that would explain it. Actually, wait, no. Oh, this one's so nice. This song's nice. I gotta turn it up.
Nothing more I say. Nothing changes by words. Nothing changes anyway. Only time passes. That's just the way how it is. Someone must be thinking so. I cannot do anything for you. Hi-ho, talking is not in my line. If I can meet you somewhere, I'll be there at your side with a smile. Can't do anything else, oh, nothing, nothing, nothing else.
Funny enough, I think that's actually kind of close. Oh, I'm just talking it up a little bit. Yeah, that works. It's actually kind of perfect. Didn't expect that.
There are things I can't forgive. There are things I cannot allow. There are things I want to go. Oh, how time flies by. You always have to choose a side. Everyone is trying to convince. I cannot do anything for you. Hi-ho, talking is not in my line. If I can meet you somewhere, I'll be there at your side
with a smile. That's all I can do for now. Oh, nothing, nothing, nothing else. I love this fucking song, bro. It's one of my favorites. This is not for Asia, but it is one of my favorites. I cannot change who I am. I hope don't wanna make you cry. If I know how to make you happy, I'll be there at your side with a smile. I cannot do anything for you. I hope ducking is not in my line. If I can meet you somewhere, I'll be there at your side with a smile. Can do anything other than that. Nothing, nothing, nothing else. Nothing, nothing, nothing else. Nothing, nothing else. What is Guilty Gear music gotta be so goated? You can tell that kind of messed up my voice at the end of that, and at the end of that, huh? All right, but yeah, kind of going with the song I was talking about before, Phrasia. Okay, so this playlist is kind of looping. I'm gonna let it loop while I find Phrasia, because that song, that song is amazing. All right, hold on one minute. Guilty Gear. Phrasia, yep. Alright, now you, music, shut up. We gotta listen to probably the most goated song in this game ever. Or in this game series ever. Because, damn, this is amazing. Alright, and I should check if I missed anything with this. From what I can tell now. I guess this is a good opportunity to see if I might have missed the bosses too.
Can you hear me?
There is the Skull Tyrant too.
No need to worry.
Does that count as a boss?
Enough for two. This
You know what?
is a space.
You guys listen while I do some stuff on the side.
Information, resources, you have everything. Find what's lacking is far more difficult. Except one little thing. The whole world is kind to me, but sorry, wearing a fine suit, paying by a credit card, but I cannot prove myself. is a space.
What's up, Conker?
This is a space, babe. Can you hear me? The world may crumble downwind.
Do you happen to have Mario Party? I have a Nintendo Switch Online that gives me access to the classic Mario Parties, but I don't have any of the most recent ones. Actually just do some research just in general. Alright, time to head to the Silksong wiki, people. Or just the Hollow Knight wiki in general.
This is the center of the universe, but without her, I'm not here.
Only my shell remains here. Only my soul left somewhere. Now listen to this part. Shaking everywhere, but I want you by my side. The whole world is kind to me, but sorry. The wings find soon, hang by a credit card, but I cannot prove myself. It is way too good of a goated song, dude, I swear. At first, I didn't really care for it, but then I kind of really dug deep with the lyrics a bit. And bro, that is just too good of a song, man. That is just too good of a song. But yeah, to fully answer that question, by the way, Conker, if you didn't hear it, no, I don't have any of the Mario parties. Or any of the more recent ones, to say the least. I'm sorry to say. Alright, yeah, but I do have, access to online, so there are those Mario parties as well. Even despite of the servers might be ass or not, I feel like it kind of would be fun to play those. Maybe, potentially, possibly. Alright, I think for purposes of this, I might actually just go ahead and say fuck it and add the Skull Tyrant, because there's only one. You only need to defeat it once to add it to the journal entry. So, well, I see I haven't checked the others since I don't know if I got the expansion pass. Oh. Yeah, actually, Mario Party started on the N64, right? If I'm correct. So yeah, there might be that. But yeah, you know what? Screw it. We'll go with adding the Skull Tyrant onto the list of bosses. Because A, I think it looks awesome, and B, it was a simple boss, and C, I still don't know if that other bug boss I fought even counts. You know what I mean? Alright, so with that said, I'm going to hide this for now. Go out and then get this, save it, add that, and then go here, and then go here, and then go here, and then boom. That is the Skull Tyrant right there, folks. If any of you are unaware. And if any of you are also unaware of anything else, if you can tell from my voice, it might be chopped the fuck. But don't worry, I'm drinking water. I might try not to talk as much, but no promises. Okay, first let's group this all up so that way it's all in one spot and I don't need to make any major changes. The Ori games are on sale for Switch 2. Fudge, damn. In this case, I might look at the shop. Actually, is my Switch 2 even alive? Meaning, does it have battery? It does not have battery. Makes sense because if I'll be honest, I haven't played it in a minute. I haven't kept it plugged in. Still have the old Switch charging block, or like plug-in block, I should say. If I can find that real quick. Oh, it's... I must be blind because it was right on my fucking desk. I let this charge for a minute and then get a good look-see into Ori and see how those work. Just sit there and charge for a bit, because why not? Yeah, and also on a side note, because I tried doing this, kind of talking about the Switch, I probably mentioned it before. Actually, where should I even put the Skull Tyrant? Actually, you know what? I know the perfect place. We'll go over here and have it just be like probably in this area here. No, that's not what I want. That would be like in this, God damn it, this area here. So kind of like, as you see on stream, kind of like this, but behind the other boss. Or actually, maybe over here. Hold on, can I flip this image on OBS? I want to actually see real quick. I want to see if this might work. Hold on. Can't flip it. What if I go into filters? I doubt filters will have anything. Wait, actually, yeah, probably won't have anything. Is there a way to flip an image in OBS? Does anybody know? And how would you do that, if you don't mind me asking, Conker? Because I'm just literally using the image layer. But I can't recall how while I work. Okay, then hold on, I'll look it up. How to flip an image in OBS. BRB, yeah, no, you do what you need to, bro. You're at work. Take care of what you got to take care of. Right click on the source in the source panel. Go to transform. Okay, yeah, okay, I see. Transform. Flip horizontally. Okay, good. Yeah, it might be best to. Actually, I don't know. It might just be best to kind of like leave it as is and kind of go that route. Yeah. On stream, seeing it like this is probably the best bet, and having it like right here. Yeah, right there might be best. All right. Time to get the drawing, boys, gals, non-binary pals. Okay, I don't need you anymore, Widow. Picture, you're good. This guy, I just need it up on the side and just get an idea. This might probably be the craziest one to draw, only just because of how it's built, because holy fuck, if you haven't noticed, it is spiny to shit. And unlike the previous boss, I gotta eyeball the fuck out of it. Can't just draw out the way that's stanced up and just go with it and draw over the outline. That's not gonna sadly work in this case. Actually, with this, I might want to go for a slightly darker line so that way I don't notice behind him. Welcome back. Okay, hopefully my eyeballing measurements are not too far off, and I don't need to go too far with it. Hopefully, I'll only have to make minute adjustments instead of major adjustments. Because if I gotta make major adjustments, that's gonna be a whole different story. And I should probably look at it with like this so that way I can keep looking back and forth at everything without hopefully fucking up too badly. Okay, yeah, I might have already messed up a little bit. That's okay. Right now, we just get rid of that for now. Yeah, I don't know if I actually asked Gunker, how has work been for you today so far? If you don't mind me asking. If I did, then just redact. Man, why does Guilty Gear have to have such nice atmosphere to it? This music is just too goated, man. It's too goated. Yeah, actually, I can need to go more like that. Yeah, that works a lot better. And a little bit of that, and then the crack kind of going all the way from up here. Yeah, so far so good. So far so good. actual face down here. Have it be like this, and then the other eye like this. Yes, those are the eyes, believe it or not. Usually, is it higher up? It looks like it'll be a little higher up, so why not? Yeah, this looks nice. It's not one-to-one, but at least looks better than I thought it would. Actually, hold on. Let me get this darker gray and have that be here, so that way I can remember it's in the back. Bring that down. You know what, we'll continue. I was about to say, like, thinking about it, I might just have the outline for this character be it that we work on just for now. But honestly, if it was that quick, I feel like drawing it out again won't be that hard. You know, Conquer, kind of going back to like, hold on 1 second, sorry. Kind of going back to like the Mario Party thing. I feel like you have asked me that multiple times before, have you not? If not you, I think it might have either just been somebody else with a Switch, or it might have been Kazzy. I think he's asked me a couple times if I've had Mario Party. To which, as obviously as I have said, no. Not gonna lie, I feel like it would be nice to have like one of the more recent Mario parties, but at the same time, I never really have been that much of a party game kind of guy, if I will be a little frank. I have had like one party-esque game sort of thing, and that was, funny enough, it was not Mario Party, it was actually a completely different game, and I think it was because it was made because this company wanted to try and compete with Mario Party, but funny enough, didn't really work out too well, as far as I'm aware. And it was a game that I had for the PS2, funny enough. And it was Pac-Man Fever. Yes, you heard me correctly, Pac-Man Fever. You probably think, some of you that haven't heard of it are probably thinking, oh, so it's probably like a Pac-Man party game then, huh? No. It is titled Pac-Man Fever, but it's actually a Bandai character party game. By that I mean it literally consists of Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, as you would probably assume it would, but it also has Heihachi, another character from Tekken whose name I can't remember, and one of the dudes from Soul Calibur. I don't know his name because I haven't really played much Soul Calibur at all. And I think it has a couple other characters from other games, but I don't know. I don't either know the games nor remember the characters at all, if I'll be honest. All I know is that it was just basically like a Mario Party Bandai crossover game with Bandai characters specifically, nothing more, nothing less. Okay, open this up a new tab because I fear the images I'm looking at with the bone tyrant or skull tyrant. Is it bone tyrant? It's skull tyrant. Never mind. Images. What the fuck? Oh wait, no. Open image a new tab. I didn't want to open up the website. My bad. I feel like the images I'm looking at might either be spoilery or involve a run I have not done. I was actually thinking about it when I get back to the game. I think I might focus on the wishes for the most part, like how I did last time. Only just because, like, I haven't really been focusing on them at all much. So I think that might just be the main objective when we play tonight, which, yes, we are playing tonight, for anybody wondering. We will be continuing Silksong tonight, so any of you that want to be there tonight, be ready. Or be Freddy. I don't know why I said that, it just kind of came out that way. I like how even the littlest of cracks can actually make the biggest of differences. Alright, funny enough, I cannot have the legs be black along with the outline because there, funny enough, is some shading going on. And I want to try to copy that shading as best I can. And I need to kind of get like close to the bone color that's in the game, which I think this is, yeah, that's close enough. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna let this skull be its own thing real quick because it feels like it might be ready to do that. Alright, and this red color, we just go with a little bit of a darkness to it, and then just boom, and then boom. Yep, that works. And then we, for the eyes, just very much obviously, boom, and boom. Nothing more, nothing less. Alright, and as for the legs, here's what we're about to do. We're gonna do this. Get like the general idea of the outline here, which, funny enough, I kind of got to it. See, yeah, I already got this down. Oh, I almost forgot the back leg. I might need to get that in a second. Okay, boom, and then go back to layers, go here, and then just a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and then go back here, and do this, and just whoop, and then a little bit there, because why not? I saw that little stray boy. A little dot that just showed the background, the tiniest of bits. You think you can hide from me? No. Fuck, wait. Almost forgot about this. This, there we go. That's what was needed. And then we go back here, bring it up a little bit lighter, and then just kind of do a bit of this. So far, so good. This one was probably one of the quickest ones to draw. I'll be a little frank. Actually was really nice. Alright, and I had the skull be its own thing because of one purpose and one purpose only, and that is this. Need to add in a little bit of shading around this area in particular. Just a little bit, not a lot. Yeah, a little bit of this. A bit of that. Yeah, this is good. That is good, yeah. That is my son, brother. Okay. That here. There we go. Probably make more sense for the skull to be right here since it's on top and above the body. Yeah. Not bad, I would say. Alright, now we gotta line it up so that way it's not being fully covered by these two. Maybe a little bit like this. And shrink it down ever so slightly. A little more. Yeah. That works neatly. Alright, and I'm gonna need to find like a boss to put here. Damn it. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I'm gonna need to find a boss to put here so that way we can actually hide the non-existent legs from this man's right here. So yeah, that'll be something to take care of at a different day. But for now, we got more bosses to fight tonight and find tonight, and a stream to end right now. But don't worry, as per usual, we will be ending it with a raid, so don't you dare be wiggling your little butt away just yet. We're gonna find ourselves somebody to raid out to. So, in the meantime, let me just go ahead and put out the raid message real quick. Bang, 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 and then a little bit of a little bit of a bang, 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 and then a little bit of a yeah, and boom, boom, bang, 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 and then ba 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 ba. All right. So to anybody that wants to participate in the raid, feel free to copy paste that. And if you don't have the emotes, feel free to either use your own or use some others that you like to use. No. Man, speaking of Hollow Knight, there's actually like a lot of people playing Hollow Knight, both original and silksong. If that's the case, why not? I see one person that we can go ahead and say hi to. And they're playing the original Hollow Knight, so why not, right? Wouldn't hurt to do so, You guys in chat think so? I think so. Alright. Person we're gonna raid out to goes by the name of... what is her name again? Tootsie da Gabo. I think we've raided them before. If so, it's been a bit of a minute. So I don't remember if we have raided them or not, but I guess we're about to find out. Tootsie... fuck. Tootsie... Tootsie da Gabo. There we go. Bada bing, bada bam. Well, what a morning, huh? But yeah, like I said, anybody that doesn't know, we will be playing more silksong later tonight. So I hope you guys will be looking forward to that. I know I will. I am just ready to face off a lot more bosses, add more bosses to the list for this art project, because it is turning out to be more and more fun as we go along. And hopefully with the many more bosses that we come across, it'll be a lot more easier as well. Because that little skull tyrant turned out to be like the most fun to actually draw, funny enough. But even then, the other boss was also pretty nice. It was a good change of pace from the other ones, since considering how detailed they actually were, funny enough. Like, even though they may not be that detailed, they definitely did have a lot of detail embedded with them that just felt right to add them. But yeah, anyway. With all that being said and done, though, thank you everybody who's joined me since the beginning of the stream. I really do deeply appreciate it. And for those that stopped by to either say hi and or lurk for a bit, I appreciate y'all as well. As usual, it means a lot you take some time to see this dummy who smiles on your screen for no reason whatsoever. But yeah, until next time, later tonight, y'all take care, have a good one. I'm Star, signing out for now, and I shall see y'all later.